Hi everyone, welcome to Creative Activism. My name is Parinita, and in this video, I'm going to be discussing human rights, its history, and its violations. Let's get started. Human rights. What are human rights? Human rights are the basic rights that every human being is entitled to by simply existing. These rights include the right to live, as in to be able to live your life in freedom and safety, free from discrimination, as to not be discriminated against for any physical, mental, or other reasons, and many other rights. There are a total of 30 human rights. These rights are not optional. There is one document that gives every human right in the world. This is the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Created in 1948, it is the recognized document for human rights around the world, as given by the United Nations. There is, however, a long journey behind the creation of this document. Can you imagine how long this journey has taken? Why don't we go take a look? First, we have Cyrus the Great. Around 500 BC, Cyrus the Great conquered Babylon and established the first human rights. He did this by releasing slaves, establishing racial equality, and allowing people to follow any religion they wanted to. This is the earliest known example of how a community viewed human rights as being necessary. After that, in 1215, the Magna Carta was created. This was the first document establishing rights for the public. Magna Carta ensured that even the monarchs could not take away basic rights from people, which was a huge development at the time. During the 18 and 1900s, there were many groups fighting for people's rights, with unions and strikes and many other methods. People were fighting for rights like racial equality, gender equality, religious freedom, working conditions, and voting rights, to mention a few. Then, World War II happened. This was one of the most devastating blows to human rights in modern times. Millions of people were deprived of their basic rights. So many countries joined forces to create a document that would set the bar for human rights. This is the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. However, as this isn't a legally binding document, there are many countries and people around the world who are free to break it. Most of us have the access to our rights because this is the standard way of living. However, we must remember that while we live happy lives because of our claim to our rights, there are many people around the world, both in the past and in the present, who have been deprived of their basic human rights. This is a human tragedy. Violations of rights can be found in many places, from forced evictions to denial of adequate housing and shelter, to wage disparities and the exploitation of workers. So the question is, what can we do to help? Not all of us can take part in protests or speak in front of the UN. However, to improve everyone's access to rights, there are things that we can all do. Online, we can advocate for causes and spread awareness by joining social media campaigns for change. We can volunteer in our communities and give our old belongings to those who need them. And one of the most important things that we can do about this is to bring attention to it, raise awareness, and help people who need it. So let's do this together. So, what are your thoughts on human rights? Leave a comment down below. And please subscribe to my channel to spread this message. Thank you for watching.